Please say I'm live. Just had some sketchy guy talking to me, so I had to stop and I don't know. I thought he was following me, but he walked past. I see one person in the chat. I hate having to alter my route. Crap. I had it all planned out. Am I seeing chats? How come I'm not seeing them? Peekaboo. He keeps turning around and looking. Show chat. Okay, what the heck? Aha! Just came from the TNT. I'm going up afterwards to the little Korean market up the street from me, just because I need some chili paste. I'm doing up ramen and pork belly tonight for supper for kiddo and I. It's Saturday. Am I crooked? I'm having a cute day in the wind. Go where it's cool. You know what? It's only 20 degrees here today. We had our heat wave where it was going up to 40, like between 35 and 40, and then last night it just ended. So it's nice and cool. I'm just keeping an eye on somebody that was who almost delayed me for my stream, and he kept asking like a bunch of questions. He wanted to know what my route was for today, and I didn't give that out because I don't know. Yeah, today's our first, sorry for the wind. But yeah, okay, he's far ahead of me to go. Yeah, it's like 20 degrees right now, and I'm getting a nice breeze coming in off the harbor. I let him walk past me because when I was like starting up the gimbal, I could see him like behind me, so I just let him walk by. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping lately. This is why I didn't do any lunchtime streams this week, because it was too darn hot. Hold on, there. I put my sunglasses on. Oh, let me find a spot to... Hey, Mike. Okay, it's gonna probably be a little tricky to read chats. I'm trying to do this with one hand. There. Do I look cool? Alright. And I had to adjust the camera, so...
Hey, no, I don't want...
Oh, I'm not, it's on me. It's on me. They get to see my ugly mug. Alright, let me adjust this. Alright guys, I'm gonna cross the street. I'm altering my route because he's walking back towards me. Sorry. I don't need this today. Hold on. Yeah, the weirdos are starting to come out. The place that I just walked past was a women's shelter, so that's why I did keep the camera on me. So I'm walking up a hill. Oh, the weird chip guy, I remember him. Hold on. I'm just looking around. Normally, I don't get freaked out by freakies. But I saw him turn around and start walking back towards me. And I don't need that. I'm gonna flip this around. Yeah. Let's see with my sunglasses. There we go. There we go. We're going up towards Gottingen. I'm moving away from the breeze. It's not what I wanted. Ow, that hurt. My knee. My doctor had to correct me. I have osteoarthritis and not rheumatoid. So, I have a lovely knee brace. Plus I had to look behind me to see if that guy was following. Kiddo's out with his girlfriend. Yeah, I don't see him. So we're on Gottingen Street now. Not where I want it to be. It's a detour. And I'm out of breath. Okay. Well, I'm starting to see names. It's hard with sunglasses. I can't read the chat, but then it's too bright. I'm just gonna sit down in the shade for a sec and see who's all in the chat. I know Maroof is here. And Susan. Susan was number 1. Whew. Is O'Brien, my lovely, here? Where has he been for the last while? I know, that's what you guys ask me. And I got Michelle. Michelle Briggs is in the house. Action VJ. And 1208. Big S is here. Alright. Maroof was number 3. Whippy Dude's here. Alright. I'm just taking it easy right at the moment. I don't know if that showed up, but I do have like a thingy around my knee. Oh, Aquamarine Life is here. Oh, I've never had that kind of ramen. The gin ramen. Whew. So my plan today, I want to walk across the bridge and take you guys with me. What do you think? Does that sound like a plan, Stan? In for a short time from London. That's RoboJax. London is a beautiful city. Now, if you're talking about London, England, I've been there. Had a great time. Never been to London, Ontario. How am I doing? Oh my gosh. Well, I gotta get my butt out and walking again. The heat that we had this week killed killed me. My eyes, I puffed up. I got all swollen from the heat, like just retaining water, even though I hate salt, so I don't really eat a whole lot of salt unless, you know. And I was drinking a lot of water. I puffed up and my arthritis was killing me. So I'm just taking a little sit down for a second, catch my bearings. We're just looking at Gottingen Street. So I figured I'd take you guys for a walk across the bridge over to Dartmouth. Big S seems pretty excited about that. So what about you guys with the heat? Oh, I can imagine the hives getting worse with the heat. Yeah, and it was so hot this week. Like, it went up. I was at work the other day and I had it all planned that I was going to do my lunchtime streams because I want to start doing lunchtime streams while I'm at work. And I looked at the temperature and the humidex was 39 degrees. And I said, nope. I kiboshed that idea. I was all excited I was going to go out. And it was like that every day this week. If it didn't rain, it was doing that. All right. I could cut through this park and get back down onto Brunswick Street. Hey, Michael Stern. And RoboJax is from London, England. I was there many moons ago. And where did we stay? We were like 2 streets up from Baker Street, because that was the subway, or that was the underground station that we had to take. And I remember there was a MacDonald's right there. Did I find a hotel in Toronto? I have it narrowed down to 2 of them. They're roughly near, well, they're near each other, and their rates are pretty much the same. It just depends on the sketch value. And no, it's not the Fillmore's, even though Fillmore's is on Expedia. It cracked me up. They had like about 10 rooms available. And I laughed. I was like, nope, hard no. All right, let's get up and start walking again. We're gonna cut through this. Oh, Ramses is here. No, it wasn't the Alexandra. I was looking at actually the Cambridge Suites, which is on Richmond Street, just because I used to work at the one here in Halifax. Like, they're based out of Halifax. And when I was pregnant with kiddo, that was where I worked. And the other one is the Holiday Inn on Carlton Street, right around the corner from the gardens. And I've asked a couple people around what they thought of those, and they said, you know, they're pretty good, they're close to everything, and they're cheap, and I'm not cutting through the park because sketchy dudes over there. Hey, JD Fisher. I might not have to go across the bridge. Fuck. I used to work at a hotel, yeah, when I was pregnant with kiddo, way back, and right after my maternity leave ended, I worked in one. Hey, Chris Mills. See that guy over there near the blue thingy, and he's bent over? That's the guy. So let's not go across the bridge right now. Ooh, kombucha. Oh, shade. Oh, this is when I wish I had kiddo with me. Oh, I cut his hair yesterday. Gave him a spiffy new do. So I posted the photos up on Instagram. Hey, Deborah Ball. I'm gonna flip the camera around. There we go. Let's keep an eye out for people. Oh yeah, I'm wearing contacts today. I was feeling pretty darn cute. Look, I even have sparkles in my hair. Alright. I hate having to veer from my original plan. Let's oh frick, there's a bunch of cars coming. I have no idea where I'm heading right now, Aquamarine Life. I turned around and that guy was right there in that park. And he was watching, so yeah, I'm in a pink mood today. Hey, Allie. Right before I was gonna start my stream, I had somebody that was trying to make small talk with me, and it just, I don't know, you get bad vibes from people. Energy doesn't lie. And he wanted to know where I was going. So I didn't tell him. And then, I don't know, every time I turn around, he's not that far from me. So my plan to go walking over to Dartmouth has been kiboshed. You guys want to come home with me? I'll take you home with me. My apartment's a mess. You know what? I never find Barrington Street busy. I'd never find that there's more people in and around my neighborhood right now than there is on Barrington. Even though, like, that is a downtown artery. I don't know. I really don't know. There's the Korean grocery store that I gotta go get chili paste later. I'm not gonna walk in with a camera, not with my gimbal. But I'm all out of my chili paste. And since Kiddo and I are gonna do ramen and pork belly, I wanna have like that kick. Holy crap, there's a lot of people outside of Fortune Donut. Oh, they make good donuts. The only problem is they go to each ass cheek. So, yeah, back to the hotels. That's the kind that I get, Susan. That's the kind that I get. It's like, oh, so good. It's the best. You know what? Let's go sit down on one of these chairs in front of the library. Shall we? Which one do I want? The one where I can see what's going on the sidewalk. Alright, I'm setting you guys down for a sec. Is it hard to apply? Not really. Usually I think with oh, that's wobbly. With it, like if you're gonna go for a front desk position / concierge, you have to have a driver's license. It does down here. And at me now. Oh, I gotta fix this. Fix the angle. Whoa, no, we don't want to look down. Yeah, see, I'm all full of sparklies today. Don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over. Okay. You guys fell over. Sorry. You guys came off the gimbal. Alright. Stupid blonde moment number 5,863. New comments. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get you guys back onto the gimbal. Just a second. Sorry if sorry about all this. I'm gonna try to. Whoa! Nope, I don't want that button. Alright. Right, okay, let's rock and roll. So I'm just sitting outside of the library and I'm getting a good view of the street from where I'm sitting so I can see if strangers. I have my fanny pack around my neck. So with front desk and all that stuff, as long as you have really good customer service, it shouldn't, like, if you have customer service experience, that's pretty good. I did front desk, concierge, and reservations. I mostly did reservations towards the end when I was pregnant with Mark because I had preeclampsia. So that's when the blood pressure, the high blood pressure with me started. I'm just adjusting now. Doo-doo. My God, I'm having a cute day today. I'm so full of myself too. No, I don't have a license either. It all depends on the hotel, but as long as you have really good like customer service with people, friendly, you know, knowledgeable about the area, because you're always going to have tourists and stuff like that. They're going to be like, oh, what's the best restaurant to go to and stuff. And I'm like one of those people, I will not tell you to go to the tacky tourist restaurants. Oh, a super chat I have from Andrew Sherwood. It's for the Toronto Fund. It is £20 sterling. Thank you, Andrew. That is going right to it. That is going to the, yeah. Because the hotel for 3 nights should be about 600. And the night that I'm coming up, I have to go right out to Etobicoke because it's my friend Tanya's birthday that day. When are you going? You went to New Brunswick, yeah. Now New Brunswick, if they're coming in, they have to do a bunch of stuff to get into the province now. But yeah, hotels are kind of fun. I had fun doing it. Michael Stern, you are reading my mind. A cold cider right here in this little chair. Yeah. And my favorite cider place is up on North Street. And that's called Chainyard Urban Cidery. That's it. And they have a cider that has gin in it. Oh, how many times did I ever drink those? And they got a really good one for this summer called Hazy Frazzy. I need some soju and Korean fried chicken. Yes. Soju is good. I've only had soju once, and it wasn't that long ago, and it was pretty tasty. I don't have any I don't even have chicken in the freezer to fry up. Hey, Mike Landry. See, I told you I was going to be streaming today. I can actually breathe. Hold on, my collar is all out of whack here. Who cares? I'm just wearing a fanny pack around my, slung over like a crossbody. And the strap keeps moving. My mom sent me to TNT for chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs and drumsticks. But I don't like it when they're still attached to each other. I like them separate. I'm weird that way. Oh, I don't see that guy anymore. But you never know when, you know. That's where I'm sitting. How's Max doing? Max did not like the heat. He was Oh my gosh. Mr. Cranky. That's what that's what Mark was calling him, cranky butt. And Sanjay is from Kingston, home of the tragically hip and the Kingston Penitentiary. And Annette, hello Miss Annette. I know I've been lurking lately in a whole bunch of people's streams, like when Johnny streams. Well, he didn't stream this week because he's been away, but just lurking. But I do see everything. But now everybody has so many mods. Now I feel like I'm obsolete. No, just kidding. Oh, holy birds. Yeah, I'm turning into a lurker now. Okay. The sun just went over a cloud, see? Contacts. And I even braided my hair today, but it kind of got all effed up around there. Yeah, I was watching most of that last night. Mike's at the waterfront, but in St. John, New Brunswick. St. John, New Brunswick. It has a pretty waterfront, but I always find St. John has that smell from the Irving pulp mill. Or the refinery. Yeah. Well, lately, Mr. Action VJ has been getting ahead of me on people in the streams. He'll get them before I do. But sometimes I'm just like lurking and I have like a book with me and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll lurk in Action Kids streams too. I try to catch them when I can. And when people stream during the day, I'm usually at work and I try to like sneak on a little bit. I like hiding and then surprise, you're banned. Oh, don't get heavy-handed with the banning and the timing out of people. That drives me nuts. People get timed out on Johnny's streams for the most ridiculous things. I get it if they're using like foul language or being disrespectful to other people, but if they're making like a pop culture reference and you don't understand it, don't ban them. You're going to high school in September. Oh, the big high school. JL? So, and Mark applied for a position the other day for a training program that's paid. So hopefully he can get into that. So yeah, I have the library behind me. Look, I had my hair pulled back in a top knot and I took it out and it's all like wavy and funky. You can see my crow's feet. Oh my gosh, the little wrinkles under my eyes. I'm too cute for wrinkles. So my Toronto trip, I'm hoping to come up on the 22nd of October. It is a Friday, and it's the anniversary of my very first video. What was this? What? Thanks for the insight. Yeah. Hi, Jim in Toronto. I finally got off my lazy butt. I'm saying this as I sit down. But I just had to get where people were. I was just, I don't know, for some reason I just got like, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up a little bit ago. Yeah, hotels can be fun if you have like a good crew to work with, so. We're not cleaning your apartment. Oh, come on. Please clean my apartment. The floors need to get vacuumed. There's little poofs of, whatchamacallit, poofs of cat fur. Were you surprised by the election results? I hate the color blue. Just gonna put that out there. I don't like blue. Orange is a good color. And maybe red is a hard second, but no, not blue. Blue, I don't like them. Oh, awesome, Deborah Ball. Going back. That's awesome. I went back to school a few years ago for my, I went for my logistics training and everything, and that was pretty fun. My ear was itchy. I'm just keeping an eye on people. It's all friendly people. Oh, and that's the really cool, like, art installation here at the library. Oh, I did my nails purple yesterday. Jamaican food. There's a place not that far from here that has Jamaican food. Nope. What I have in my bank account right now is I have to get bus tickets later. I am almost all out of my bus tickets. I have enough to get me to work tomorrow. So that's why I haven't eaten out. I haven't done anything. I've just been trying to square up all my bills before I start paying for airfares and hotels. And I'm still keeping an eye. Like, at least with my hotel, I can cancel like 2 days up until 2 days before I arrive. So I'm hoping to come up in October 22nd, which is a Friday, and leave on that following Monday. So, and I told my friend Tanya, it's her birthday on the 22nd, that I'm gonna, like, after I check into the hotel, I'll probably just go out to where she lives in Etobicoke and hang out with her for a bit. We want to go at some point, maybe on her birthday, we'll go up to Yorkdale because she drives. We'll go over to Yorkdale and go to the line, what is it called? I don't know, but they have the BT21 things, and it just opened up in Yorkdale like 2 days ago. It's right across from Uniqlo and Muji. I need to get my BT21s. Mang, the purple guy. Yes, Line Friends. I want to get my Line. I heard it was crazy. Like, this one here is actually put on by the Line Friends store. I know that they did a pop-up one other time, and they sold out of merch like pretty darn fast. But that wasn't put on by the actual store. That was just somebody else doing it. But I think by the time October comes, I'll be okay. I just want Mang pajamas. Mang is my guy because I like Hobie. J-Hope is my bias for BTS, and that's his character, is the unicorn who wears the little mask. And he's a dancer, and he's so cute. And my friend Tanya, she likes Tata, which is Taeyoung's character. Porter is starting up again. Yes, that's who I want to be flying up with, is Porter. I prefer Porter. Second would be WestJet, but I really want to go into Billy. I want to be, like, I don't want to go out to Pearson because I'd rather film Billy Bishop Airport when I come in and do the underground tunnel. I have it all planned out. I have why I'm going that way. Oh, Ollie London, who thinks he's what? He, him, they, them, Jimin is his name. And I hope that Hive Entertainment sues the fuck out of him, sorry for my language, for taking a name. For taking, like, using Jimin's name. Yeah, and trying to get, like, plastic surgery to look Korean, because, you know, you've only lived in Korea, like, what, a couple of months, and you think that you're a Korean now? Yeah, I don't get that. And Jimin's way cuter. And I'm not even, like, a Jimin girl, but... So, yeah, that's why I'm going into Billy Bishop. Because I want to, like, kind of vlog my trip, like, leaving my apartment, going to the airport here in Halifax, and then show you our teeny tiny little airport. Well, it's the biggest one in the region. And a little bit on the airplane, flying into Toronto, getting off at Billy Bishop, doing all that fun stuff. You know what? I haven't even really been paying attention to like all that. I know that right now they're making St. Mary's University, you have to have proof of your vaccinations to go if you're a student, staff, faculty, and everything like that. There's other places starting when we go into phase 5 in September. They, because masks are not going to be mandatory, but just trying to think. There's going to be businesses that are going to require you to have proof of your vaccinations to make sure that you are fully vaxxed. Aquamarine Life just distracted me by saying that Jimin is cute. He is. He's cute in his own little way. He's cute in his own little way. He's like a freaking amazing dancer. I'll give him that. He's like, whoa. Hey, Morgan, how was Newfoundland? Did you get screeched in? This is kind of neat. I'm just sitting out on Gottingen Street at the library in a chair. Just because my plans got kiboshed. But yes, Morgan, how was Gander? I know, I'm just like totally... And Allie doesn't follow BTS. That's okay. I just fell down that rabbit hole 3 months ago, so I'm new army. Yummy cod kissing. Ooh, I don't like cod. Cod is a mealy, wormy, cheap fish. Kissing the cod. Oh, that breeze is so nice. Mike Landry, a $5 super chat. Have to go. Have fun in St. John. I'm going to send you 25 on PayPal so you can get 10 tickets. Bye, everyone. Yeah, bus tickets. Oh, Mike, have fun in St. John. Go to the Freak Lunchbox, see if they have your candy bar. Are you okay? Where are you at? I'm outside of the library off Gottingen Street. My plan today was supposed to stream going over to Dartmouth on the bridge. I was going to walk with you guys, but shortly before my stream started, I had somebody talking to me, just asking random questions, but I just kind of got like bad vibes from people, and you know, energy doesn't lie, and I don't know, he was asking like, where am I streaming? What's your channel's name? What do you mean? Like, what do you, like, you just videotape, record walking around the city? But it was just the vibe that I got. And then he asked me where I was going to be walking, and I was like, oh, I gotta go because my stream's gonna start, because yeah. And then right before I turned the camera on, before I hit the record, he was behind me, walking behind me. Yeah. And then he right before I turned the camera on, or right before I hit the record button or whatever, he walked past me, and as he was walking, he kept turning around and looking to see if I was still walking along the street. Hey, Danny Joseph. And then at one point he turned around and started walking back towards me. So I crossed the street, went up the hill, and came up onto Gottingen Street from Brunswick. And then I was going to cut through the park to get back down onto Brunswick so I can get onto the bridge quicker. And lo and behold, there he was. Yeah, so I just hightailed it to where I know that there's a lot of people, because there's a bus stop. Hold on. Right there. And it's nice and comfortable, and we're all out of the heat wave right now. Yeah, so I had the hair on the back of my neck go up and everything, and you know, yeah. And at first I was going to go back to my apartment and take you guys with me, but then my apartment is stinking hot, man. I don't have air conditioning. It's just like going on fans. And so I just decided that I was going to I may as well sit out here in the sun and do that. I don't know. And it's funny because I usually tell people, like, oh, nothing ever happens in Halifax. Like, it's big news if a bird farts, you know. But, somebody's playing music. Yeah, so it's just like, and like, I have kiddo this weekend, but he's basically, he's out with his girlfriend. He had, you know, he had to show her the new haircut. Oh my god, my hair's getting all windblown. I'm still feeling cute though. Oh, there's a guy up on his balcony. I think he has, I don't know if he's playing music. He's got a headset on. Look, I'm getting behind on videos because of work. Let me adjust this. And man, I was feeling cute today and everything, and I had people following me. Yeah, I watched Ken stream most of it last night, and then I got into my K-drama that I'm watching, and yeah. Been watching one on Netflix that I can't even pronounce it. Itaewon Class or whatever. I think it's Park Soon-joon or whatever. He's in it. Yeah, see, I don't know, like, I don't know what the, like, if people are just, like, if it's just, like, a mental illness or anything like that, or homeless, because, you know, like, the area that I'm in, there are, there is a homeless shelter, like a men's homeless shelter, so, and I usually try not to go near there. There's a bug flying around me. But I like it. I just started it. I just started it yesterday, so. Yeah, it is kind of sad that his sister and her family are going out. But I think they're going to Vancouver, Sanjay. They're going out for, I think, what did he say, a year? I think he said a year. How come you're upset, Yahia? Talk to me. I'll be everybody's mama. Van City. Now, my niece is supposed to be going out to Vancouver because she's going for her second year at UBC. So, I don't know if UBC is going to be... Jeanette! I don't know if UBC is going to make you having to be vaccinated mandatory. No, don't worry about being late, Jeanette. My plans for my stream just totally got kiboshed. Some guy yelled at Ken was in a thing. Oh, okay. I'm behind on my videos, so I got to do that. Yeah, they're going to be renting out their house in the West End, so. See, I lurk. I know what's going on. Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be like at UBC because she's not fully vaxxed. So I'm not sure. I know that the Halifax universities are going to be, because we're going to be going into phase 5, which means we're going to be pretty much back to normal. Like, masks won't be mandatory. It's going to be up to your own discretion to wear it, but some businesses are going to have to require proof of your double vax. And you just watched my my lavender farm. That's right across the road from where my mom and dad's cottage is, basically. I love it there because, like, you wake up in the morning, depending on how the breeze is blowing, you can either smell the salt air from the beach, or you can get the lavender farm, and it's just like, it's heaven. It's heaven. And they have, like, those purple chairs that you can sit down next to the little pond that have koi fish in them, and lots of dragonflies. Your mom left Toronto to go to Russia, and you're here in Toronto with your dad. I have my old junior high crush is living in Moscow. He's there. He's married and has kids and works for an accounting firm. I'm holding on to my gimbal because the last time I let it go, it dropped. Oh, I love fresh lavender. My video I did last Sunday when I walked after work and I cut through that little community garden. Somebody was planting, there was a couple versions. There was Heidecote lavender, and then there was an English lavender. I think anybody that works like accounting or in insurance bangs their head against the wall. Yeah, I'm a huge lavender fan. It's funny. My instincts are telling me to keep looking out on the street for dude. Well, I'm not down on the waterfront today, which is usually weird because I usually stream from the waterfront. But I'm kind of getting bored of the waterfront. And I know you guys don't get bored of it, but I do. Yeah, see, my original plan was to walk across the bridge and then walk down to the ferry terminal and take you guys onto the ferry back to Halifax. I like the Muskoka chair. I don't know when they put these in, but it wasn't that. And they're like a plastic. They're recycled plastic that they formed into these. And it's super comfortable. You've never heard of the term of the witching hour at 3 o'clock. That's when everything happens. Have you done a walk in Dutch Village? Well, it's Fairview. Dutch Village is just the name of the road. I did Fairview back in the winter time. It's not too far from where I work in the West End, but I do have a Fairview walk where I started in Fairview and I ended up down at the Northwest Arm, kind of like a repeat. Well, it was last week's video was kind of like a repeat of that, but I did go through Fairview. But it's not really like Dutch Village is just Dutch Village Road. Oh, Jeanette wakes up at 3 a.m. You know the ghosties are waking you up, the spirits, because that's when they're most active. Just saying. Then Jeanette will get up and play cards with the ghosties. I know it. Or she'll just talk to them. JD likes me in pink. You know what's funny? I'm a purple girl, but I don't have that many clothes in purple. 3 or 4 is to go to pee. You know what that is? That's the ghosties poking on your stomach or your bladder to make you go pee. Or they're giving you dreams of waterfalls and rivers and beaches. Yeah, I like purple. Purple's my favorite color. Oh yes, Jeanette. Not sure if you remember, but look where I'm at. Oh, wrong way. I'm at a library. Just for inquiring minds, I'm in front of the library. Oh, purple car. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. There. I'll take my fanny pack off that I was wearing around my, there we go. Oh, now I can sit much comfortable. Oh. What if? I wonder if anybody, I've never seen them. Well, no, I can't say that. I think I saw one at my old job, but a shadow person. I would not want to see one of those at the end of my bed at the middle of the night. No way. Pardon? You what? You wanted to sit down?
No. Do you hear someone said, Ahmad?
No, I haven't. Little guy was asking if I heard anybody calling his name. Nope. Oh. All right. All right. You got. See, he distracted me, so I got to read this. There is a podcast that I listen to. It's called Stories with Sapphire, and she's a Filipino podcasting host. Like she finished up her season there a little bit ago, and she won't be back until October. But she does a lot of her listeners and people that call in with their stories or write into her. They're all from the Philippines, and it's really neat listening to those stories. Was he lost? I think he was just like waiting to see if his friends were around, but he is the only kid that I saw. Nice lipstick. It's just a nude. I don't like sage. I know, I'd rather take like just mixed herbs and bundle them up and burn it. Like juniper is really good with a little bit of cedar wood. Sandalwood's too expensive. And some rosemary, things like that. Maybe the voices were in his head. I don't know. He was probably about 8 or 9 years old. He was just this teeny tiny little guy. What a cutie. I have an evil eye amulet on my patio doors, and I also have a mirror that faces out. It's just an old, like one from an old makeup mirror, like an old compact, and I took that out and decorated it up with stuff, and I have that looking back out. That way, whatever's trying to get into your apartment, into the home, it repels it. Dill. Dill's a good smell. Sweetgrass is good. Yeah, Chinese guys, ghost mirrors work, ghost boxes to keep them trapped. This breeze feels so good. My ear is itchy. I don't know why. This ear always gets itchy. Look, I even coordinated my earrings to go with my shirt. Oh, it's an electric bike. But it's not Johnny. Oh no, it's not a YouTube channel. It's a podcast, and it's called Stories with Sapphire, and her name is Sapphire Sandalo, and they're really good. Like her podcast is really, really good. Oh, somebody's coming around with an electric scooter. I'm seeing like a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'm all in. I'll listen to. I always listen to podcasts before I go to bed. I usually set my little timer on my podcast app for like 30 minutes, And I'm usually out by 20 minutes probably in. I'm always listening to just various podcasts. And I usually try to go with like independent podcasts, not the ones that are coming in off of like Sirius or any of the bigger things. Is there a large French community in the city? Not so much. Not so much. I mean, there are French people that live in the city, but it's not a big thing. Are those the Left Behind series? I think they are. They might be. I don't know. Yeah, it's an electric scooter. Whew. I am so glad the heat wave is done. I would say knock on wood, but this chair is made out of recycled plastic. Just to, you know what? I'm just going to show you guys where I'm sitting. Seven. There we go. So this is what I'm looking at. I know that a lot of like fundamentalist Christians love the Left Behind series and all that. Like a lot of these ones that are into the apocalypse and the second coming, they just love those ones. There's the new, well, somewhat new. I'm just showing you guys what I'm... So I'm on the front lawn of the library. There's more chairs. Right now I'm the only one sitting in all the chairs. Yeah, Kirk Cameron was in all those things. He's a whack-a-noodle. It is kind of a nice change from the waterfront. The waterfront, I mean, Halifax is a small city. I can only go so many places, right? But, yeah, this is looking at Gottingen Street. And I'm, like, on a little bit of a slope, so this is my view. The waterfront's always busy on the weekends, and now it's just like now we got the tourists that are coming in. I had difficulties understanding the Newfoundland accent in the beginning. They sound like American Southerners mixed with an old pirate accent from Pirates of the Caribbean. They're the only other place in the States that I can say that sounds like Newfoundland. There is an island off the coast of the Carolinas, and they still talk with their old English accents because it's such an isolated area. But, oh, Susan, you can't call them Newfies. They don't like that. They consider that a derogatory term now, the Newfoundlanders. But, I don't think I have too much of an East Coast accent. I do if when I go home to my mom and dad's, I'll pick up on my old accent from, like, my hometown. But Newfoundland has a lot of, like, Irish and Scottish influence in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, never call a Newfoundlander a Newfie. They'll, like, just kind of look at you. There's some people that will say, oh, who cares, type of thing, but a lot of them, they don't like it. Yeah, their Newfoundland accent is still a mix of Scottish, English, and Irish accents. Yeah, the homeless camp that went into the news, what happened was they had like those little wooden shelters that they were going to be tearing down, and because they were saying that it was illegal to be camping out in a park in the city, da da da, and people were protesting against it, and then all of a sudden the police came in riot gear against peaceful protesters and were just totally pepper spraying everybody, even a 10-year-old kid, and they basically, you know, justified spraying this 10-year-old little girl who just happened to be walking by with her parents at the time on Spring Garden Road. So the police, I don't know, they're just pretty much like, power's gone to their heads down here when it comes to stuff like that. You know, it was just a bunch of hippie granola crunchers that were basically just saying, like, let these people have their tent, like they need a shelter. There's no affordable housing in the city. You haven't fixed that problem. Where else are they gonna go? Homeless shelters are filled to the brim. So it's yeah, and then the police come in with riot gear in Halifax of all places. I'm just turning you guys around. Yeah, it's almost like Halifax saw what was going on in other cities, and they were just like, yeah, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to, like, make it so difficult for a whole bunch of homeless people to, you know, have a shelter. Have a shelter. Whether that be a tent or these little cabins that they built, like these little, like, wooden buildings. Yeah, the kids are gone. The breeze is nice. It's funny because I'm looking at through the my screen here, and I can see the sign for Fortune Donut. It looks like it's flashing, but when I look over in real life, it's not. I think it's kind of funny. Oh, are they? Hello, Mohammed. From Bangladesh. Let's see, what time is it in Bangladesh? I am just trying to think. Oh, I went to the grocery store the other day. I spent way too much on food, but it was mostly meat. My freezer is stocked up. I got hamburger, I got pork belly, pork chops, roast beef. Yeah, look at all the birdies. They're all pigeons. It's 12 a.m. Yeah, look at all the pigeons. And yet, there are some masks over there too. I'm apologizing. I wish my stream would go the way I wanted it to go. I am... Oh, look at this guy. He's a big fat bird. You're on YouTube. Oh, that drives me nuts. I think masks are the new cigarette butts. Masks are the new cigarette butts. So, for anybody who's there's my sexy knee brace. well, it's a band around my neck. I haven't decorated yet with glitter. Yeah, feed me, he says. I wish I had food for him, but I have nothing. I used to have pigeons that used to come up on my balcony all the time, so I used to leave out sunflower seeds and whatever was left over for chopped walnuts from baking, because sometimes I wouldn't have enough to actually do anything. The view while I prep breakfast. Oh, yeah. I right before I came outside, I took out pork belly out of the freezer. So we're gonna have that, and it's funny because here I am saying I don't eat a lot of salt because I don't like it, but I'm cooking ramen noodles, but I don't use those little packets that they give you, because that's where the salt is. So I'm basically I cook it in chicken broth. Like I get the Campbell's low sodium chicken broth that comes in those little Tetra boxes. Yes, the bird in the pot. So that's how I cook my ramen, and then I just add my, I chop up my green onion. I have my sesame oil. Then pour it out and give new water. Yeah. But I do like it with like whatever stock I'm using. Like I'll use right now I have a chicken broth, like a chicken stock that I've been cooking it in, so the noodles absorb that chicken flavor. So good. So good. And then, I'll just cut up stuff. I even have, oh yeah, I got shrimp up in the, I got shrimp and I got some salmon and haddock the other day. Yeah, I have high blood pressure, so I just, oh, Korean army stew. I don't like Spam. Oh. Mark likes it. What did I make the other day? But I did these little, I took leftover rice that I had in the fridge, and I heated that up, and I put I fried up Spam in the frying pan with some, almost like a teriyaki. And then I had the little seaweed that I wrapped around it to keep it together, and we had that for supper. And even though it was low sodium Spam, it was still disgusting. Mark was like, I really like this. Can we do this again? And I was like, ugh. Oh, Jeanette likes Spam. I don't know. It's probably something that I wasn't brought up eating Spam, so. And I know it's really big in Korean food because of with the American GIs being over there, and that it was in their rations and stuff like that. Because it's cheap and easy to transport. So I have Spam in the cupboard now for kiddo, so he can cook it up. But I have been watching Aaron and Claire on YouTube, and that's the first time I ever saw American Army stew, or Korean Army stew. Jim Martin likes Newfie steak. If anybody's wondering what that is, that's fried bologna. When I see Spam, I feel like I'm eating dog food. Yeah, Filipinos are. I think everybody, probably in the Pacific. Gotta love kids. They're all so cute, though. I did get sausages the other day too. Oh yeah, my grocery bill this week was just basically meat. Meat. So I'm just okay. And Susan's got to go babysit her niece and her nephew. Don't torment them too much, Susan, Now, that's the whole best thing, is tormenting kids. My son's 19, I still torment him. Plus, I'll see him when he comes back, when he starts walking back from his girlfriend's place. Oh, somebody scared all the pigeons away. The This is just nice sitting here talking to you guys. Yeah, I've been experimenting with different cooking. I went to a Thai restaurant not that long ago. And that was really good. I used to date a fella that used to love making pad Thai all the time, and then I got really tired of it. So, but that was like 6 years ago. My friend from Halifax said Gottingen used to be sketchy. Looks okay to me. It used to be sketchy. I've lived here now for, oh gosh, 2006. So almost 15 years, and in 15 years I've seen it go from being uber sketchy to hipsterville. It's like all hipsters. This whole area here, like where that apartment building is, like right over here, that used to be an empty parking lot, and you used to see a whole bunch of deals going on and stuff like that, but it's all hipsters and vegans and all that stuff. This is like the area now people want to live in because it's considered cool. They had a revitalization. Let's switch hands here. I hate it when guys try to soup up like really crappy Honda Civics and do all that. Oh, gotta run, Five Guys. Oh, Five Guys. I haven't had Five Guys in forever. Thank God Godwin's not here in the chat, unless he's lurking, because he enables me, man. He enables me for Five Guys. I have a weakness for their bacon cheeseburger. I get the little, because it's one patty. I made that mistake one time. And I get the Cajun fries. Think of me, Jeanette, when you're eating your Five Guys. I haven't had it for so long. It's one of the, amongst other things I haven't had for a long time. Ice cream is another one. I'm trying to lose weight for my trip to Toronto. And get myself into shape. But I love this building. If it wasn't so darn expensive to live in it, I would. I know. Popeyes, I haven't really heard anything about that, about the Popeyes. It's going to be out in Bedford. Shake Shack. Don't have a Shake Shack here. That's an American thing, I think. Enjoy your Five Guys, Jeanette. I love you. I'm jealous of you for having that. If anybody wants to enable me or send me a super chat for Five Guys, I will totally go to Five Guys tonight for supper. I smell strawberries. I just got a whiff of strawberry. No, I'm going to be doing Korean. I got to go over to the J&J Mart across the street there. Right next to the pharmacy, which is your cannabis store. Mark had pizza last night. It was his Friday night pizza. I was all jittery earlier. I had like coffee and it just totally killed me. Uh-oh, the chat kind of like stopped. Nobody's talking. You say it didn't like freeze up. I mean, geez, I had somebody call me frigid not that long ago. I hope that's not what happened. Gotta fix the braid. Oh, this is peaceful. Still here. Okay. Yeah, it just seemed like the chat just kind of like stopped. And the sun came out. Oh, I got something in my eye, sorry. And I got this, now I got the sun. But yeah, this area at one time used to be pretty sketchy. There. Put my shades on. Gotta look cool. I'm such a dork. See, I haven't changed my dorkiness. ASMR. Do you feed Max Friskies? I think so. Yeah, he's on the wet food. Coffee candy. Oh, coffee candy. I got jittery from my Folgers this morning. I don't know. Maroof is listening and mopping. I have floors that you can mop too, Maroof. I did laundry yesterday. I'm usually off Fridays and Saturdays, so I usually try to do one day where I'm going to do housework. So, but yes, Max, I think he has Friskies. He's on the canned food. There. I gotta be careful how I have to angle this because I don't want to, like, you know, show off too much of those. I don't want to turn you guys on, you know. Don't want to excite you. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing the D thing. What is my job? Besides being incredibly cute and charming, I work as a program assistant. I'm the assistant program coordinator where I'm at. I'm not going to say where I work or what kind of program that it is, but it is, it's a fun job. I didn't know if I was going to like it at first, but I really like everybody there and it's great. I got my own little office. I'm like away from everybody. It's air conditioned, just no windows. And I just sit there and listen to podcasts while I'm typing away and working on spreadsheets, and I hate Excel. But it's all good. It's fun. Get a Swiffer. I haven't used a Swiffer in forever. I don't know. I don't like having to like toss things into landfills. I'll use a mop and bucket and throw the mop head. I take it off and I can throw it in the wash. It is at a bakery, so I do get bread. I will go in on my Sunday shifts. I'll get like a loaf of bread that will last for about a week, and it's usually multigrain. Oh my god, those kids are so cute. I love kids. Oh my gosh. I'm sad I only had one. Carbs. Yeah, it's basically, I get like the bread and I'll have like one piece in the morning and that's it. I usually get it like especially when Mark's around, because he'll make his toast in the mornings. He does like pea meal bacon. He gets the pea meal bacon. I get that at the superstore. And he'll make toast with it and make like a little toasted sandwich. And he likes it if I bring him cookies from work, because we have like these cookies that are about the size of a 6-inch personal pan pizza. So he likes those if I can bring those home. I'm at the point now, I've been there for close to 3 months. Yeah. So I'm sick of the food there. Like, I'll take a loaf of bread home and that's about it. And it's multigrain. And I had to take my food safety course. Even though I don't work with food, I still had to take it. And I got 92. So I was pretty impressed with that. Godwin, were your ears just itchy? I just mentioned you not that long ago. Because Jeanette was here and she was going to Five Guys. And I was like, thank goodness that Godwin's not here, because he would enable me to go to Five Guys. And then poof, here you are. Yeah, food safety. It was like an all-day course that I had to take, so I'm all certified with the federal government, like with the Canadian Food Inspection, stuff like that. The exam wasn't that hard, but it was, you know, it was kind of boring that day, but it was fun. It was boring, like the subject matter, but my instructor, she was awesome. She was really awesome. And hopefully I can get my first aid renewed. I'd like to take my first aid again. Yeah, I'm watching my diet. I gotta look good when I come up to Ontario. I gotta look good. I gotta like reduce. I gotta get rid of some of my I can't even, can I still use the COVID excuse? Oh man, I just gained weight. And you know, when you're over 40, it's even really hard to lose it. You had a bagel with Philadelphia cream cheese. I love cream cheese. Oh, cream cheese is awesome. Do you know what I think is really cool? Somebody in my chat is going to be coming to Halifax in October. Susan made French toast and there was no need to Uber it. Yeah, I think I got scolded for making fun of that person. Because they said, well, no, not really scolded, but yeah, kind of, sort of. But their argument was that they were supporting a local restaurant, and I'll support local restaurants during pandemics and everything, but French toast, really? If I was going to support a local restaurant, I'd be getting like fish and chips or seafood or something that's going to go back into the economy type thing. French toast, you know, a piece of bread, some scrambled up eggs, a frying pan with some butter, put it all in there, and some cinnamon sugar on top. That's how I do it. You enable me. No, I'm cutting carbs out, Godwin. I'm cutting carbs out. At least with 5 Guys, I can get like my hamburger wrapped up in lettuce. That's really good. Enable me to get French toast. You trying to kill me? Down here, the provincial government stopped the 30%. I think they have to, you're paying, I think, 15% to Uber, Skip, DoorDash, Food Highway, and all that stuff. So all the food delivery things down here, they put a law for Nova Scotia that they can't overcharge like that much to go to that company.
She's right over there with you, Lisa.
Yeah, me too, Godwin. Postmates come to Canada. I'm just trying to think which ones. Okay, in Halifax itself, we have DoorDash, Uber, Skip. There's Food Highway, which is that does a lot of the Asian restaurants, and there's another one for Asian restaurants, and I can't think of it, but their logo is red. It's a red logo. Food Highway is blue, and it has like the little dumpling on it. Oh, dumplings! I miss dumplings. Dumplings are my new weakness now. Steamed, fried, I don't care. Dumplings. I don't even care if it's veggie or if it has pork and chicken in it or whatever. Godwin, you're like me. You haven't been posting lately. Which is okay. We're busy people. We work for a living. But I miss going out like when I wasn't working. I do miss getting out like whenever and just like, oh, I'm going to stream. Oh, I'm going to film. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then make my own schedule. And then now that I'm working, I come home, I get off at 5 o'clock and I'm like, oh, I'm too tired for this. I'm exhausted. And I know I need to get out and walk. Yes. I even tried to make dumplings. Well, not really. I tried to cook them up. They were the frozen ones from the superstore. They turned out okay. They turned out pretty good. Yeah, I miss going out as regular as I used to. I miss everybody. I miss you guys. I sit like this and you can see my double chin. I even tried to, like, you know, but I have a short neck. As somebody in comment sections that I see that get filtered. Oh, well, Susan, maybe when I go over to the Korean market across the street thereafter, I'll see what they have for Mendu. And there is a little Korean restaurant in the strip mall that I'm at, where I work, and they make really good mandu. And it's all homemade because it's like this husband and wife team, and he does, like, they do sushi. And I'm just like, okay, it's a Korean restaurant. Why do you have sushi? Can't you have gimbap? Come on, give me some. I want to try it. Yeah, I've heard the Costco ones. They're okay. G-Man, are you still coming to Halifax? Just want to know. Because if you do, we'll go get fish and chips. We'll cheat and get John's lunch. Do you guys like it if I do apartment streams? I'm just trying to think, like, I should, it's funny because I was going to do one, when was I going to, like, last week was a whole write-off for me. My anxiety was, like, through the roof. But I remember, what was it? I was going to do one outside on my patio, like on my balcony, and do it that way. But then I was like, I got self-conscious because I'd be like, oh my God, my neighbors are going to hear me. You know, and I was like, don't let my neighbors hear me. There's, you know, but God forbid I got to listen to their crappy music or smell their weed. Okay, G-Man, I gotcha. I'm trying to work on my tan. Got my legs stretched out, but you know what? My legs look like they're getting skinnier. How come when I start to lose weight, my legs get skinnier first? Why can't I lose boobage or chin? The gods are not fair. But yeah, if you guys want like home streams, I don't mind doing that. I don't have like a really cool setup that, like, you know, to do games or anything like that. And I know Stumbles, he's got like his thing is all pimped out, man. He's jacked for when it comes to tech. I'm lucky I can use the streaming in YouTube. You know, turn on the Apple TV. I think maybe one of these days, if I'm not too tired, I'll stream coming home from work. Maybe I'll just, like, well, that's a long walk, but I could probably do it. I'm thinking it would probably take me about 45 minutes to an hour to walk home from where I work. Because it's in the west end of the city. It's on one end of the peninsula from where I'm at. Maybe one of these days. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'll bring Kiddo with me. I'll do it because he keeps me motivated. It's funny, when I cut his hair yesterday, I put pictures up. And I showed like the back of his haircut. And you can see his tan line because he wears like his lanyard, like with his keys around his neck when he goes out, because he's always like nervous that he's going to lose his keys if he keeps them in his pocket. So he has them on a lanyard, and it's a Legend of Zelda lanyard for Ocarina of Time. Just saying, it's the best game ever. And ooh, sun's in my eyes. So you can see like the white strip on the back of his neck there. There. Do I look cool now? Do I look cool with my, I need new sunglasses. I've had these for about 10 years. What? How about a transit video? I've done transit videos in the past. Like, I don't know if that's something that people are interested in doing. Like, with me doing. Transit here is pretty boring because nobody talks. You know, you can watch like the Toronto ones or other cities and everybody's just like jibber jabbering and talking, and it's just like, you get on the ones in Halifax, it's like dead silence. So I'm just like, okay, but maybe. Oh, hold on, it's hard, see? Bonjour, Med. Haven't seen you in the chats for a long time, but granted, I haven't streamed in a long time. Now I got the sun coming right down on this side of me. I might have to switch chairs so I can have the sun at the back, but then you won't really get to see a whole lot. Maybe I'll do a video this week or something of my commute to work. And then maybe my the cute bus driver, lately he's been like, oh, don't pay, he doesn't want my bus ticket. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Who's that? Is that Mikey M? Mikey M? Mikey M. I haven't seen or heard from you in months. How is it going? For all those who don't know, Mikey M is another Haligonian here. Just saw the eye doctor. She says my eyesight is deteriorated. Oh, see what happens when you get old? It happens. I just have an astigmatism, and that's the only thing on my body that is flat, or my eyeballs. I've always had an astigmatism. Let's switch hands here. You can hear the kids playing. Okay. I'm just trying to read chats with sunglasses on. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But if I take them off, I'm going to squint, and then that will give me wrinkles around my eyes, and I'm just too cute to have wrinkles, you know? Oh. Ooh. No, you know what? In the last, like, 15 years that I've lived in this neighborhood and stuff like that, he's been my bus driver on various different routes and everything, so I kind of get to know him. And he's from Jamaica, and everything is, hello, my lady. It's so cute. The bus driver checking me out, but he's I've checked him out, but the only thing is he's like happily married and everything. I remember when police was on strike, or we're on strike, Gottingen Street. Oh gosh, no, he's been with transit for at least like 20 some odd years now. No, he's just like, you know, if he sees me in the morning, there's some days he'll like, I have to, you know, give him the ticket. And the other day he was just like, nah, don't worry about it. And there was one day I had my earbuds in, yes, listening to my K-pop, and I didn't hear him, and I didn't even clue in because he stuck his hand over where I had to put the ticket, and I'm just like trying to get my ticket in, and he was like, you don't have to. Used to ride the bus daily. Working from home has changed that. Oh, it's funny because I think some days I do have that option. Like if I want to, I just have to tell my employer that I'm gonna work from home. But if I work from home, I'll be tempted to not work. So I'd rather go in and do it than I can hold myself accountable, because I know if no. Oh goodness, my gimbal's gonna run out of juice here. It's been an hour and a half. And I haven't seen Creepy Stalker Dude for a while. I had a Creepy Stalker Dude at the beginning of the live stream. I don't know, I just felt really uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video this week of my commute. Would that interest anybody? Just, I don't know. I mean, it's just me on the number 2 bus going from Barrington Street to the Joseph Howe. You know what? I just, the way my pay schedule is and everything, I haven't been able to get a monthly pass for July or August. So I've been relying on bus tickets. I mean, I'd like to be able to do it. Since April of 2020. Michelle said she would watch. Sanjay said he would watch. Why? Oh, you and me both, Godwin. I'm behind. Yeah, super behind on a lot of things. I'll try to catch streams when I can. Do the bus ride. So sometime this week I will record my bus ride, and I'll upload it and everything for you guys. I just put up, I know it's like 3 weeks later, but I put up my Patreon video for July up on the channel. So that was a long one. That was almost an hour long that kiddo and I did over at George's Island. And somebody asked me in the comments if I've ever been to McNabb's Island. Now McNabb's Island is the larger of the two in the harbor, and that one there is not open to the public. It is like maybe once or twice a year, and tickets to get over there are hella expensive. It's hella expensive, so that's the only reason why I've never been over to McNabb's. There's still, I think there's like an old fortress ruins over there. They used to have an amusement park at one time over there. You can still see like all that stuff, and there's a Hangman's Beach from way, way, way back, like in the 1700s, for people that were like privateers, or not privateers, pirates, because privateers were hired out by the British. That's where they used to hang people. Action VJ liked the George's Island. The tunnels were really cool. We couldn't go down all of the tunnels that were there just because, holy crap, that's loud. Just because a lot of them haven't been restored. But George's Island was fun. The boat ride was faster than the Halifax ferry. You're craving Cinnabon, and you don't know why. Oh, Cinnabon. Cinnabon's over at Micmac Mall. Oh, Micmac Mall. They were okay. So last month I went to Halifax Shopping Center, and I did like a quick like half-hour video walking around Halifax Shopping Center, and I had permission because they don't like you doing that. So then the other day I emailed Micmac Mall to say, hey, would I be able to film a video in the mall, just walking around the mall, because I have viewers who are interested in shopping malls, and I just recorded one at Halifax Shopping Center. They gave me permission, just wondering if you would extend the courtesy as well. And they said no. And I'm just like, I even made a mention of their competition saying yes. So I figured it was a shoo-in, but no, I got rejected. So I can't do Micmac Mall. They said no. Eastern Passage. I want to go back out to Eastern Passage. I have been out there since, but I haven't taken my camera or like anything like that out there. I just went out on my own. But yeah, I will get out there. Oh, your George's Island has tunnels. Yeah, I guess. I guess Micmac didn't want the publicity. I mean, Halifax Shopping Center, they're like, yeah, go right ahead. We'll let security know that you're going to be walking around and everything. And I was like, okay. And Micmac basically said, nope, we don't want anybody recording in the mall. And I specifically said, I don't record people. I use Johnny's line. I record my surroundings, not people. And I don't go into stores. and, you know, I'm just showing like all 3 levels of the mall and, you know, whatever. And doing the thing. Oh, I know it's private business. That's why I was asking for permission and everything. But they're in like really like tight competition with like Halifax Shopping Center, and Halifax Shopping Center said, yeah, go for it. We don't care. We'll let security know. So, I don't know. And then I had somebody the other day in my comments. They asked me if I would go into, like, if I go back to the mall with my camera, to go into Sephora and MAC, go into the makeup stores, because they're really interested in the makeup stores. And I'm just like, dude, MAC and Sephora are pretty much in every mall in like the world. You know, they're all the same. They all look the same. But I just said, no, I don't go in, because I don't go into stores, especially when there's a lot of people in the stores, or, you know, that you can't properly social distance, and I'm not going to, you know, film people. And they thought that was a pathetic answer. Yeah, the 2 big malls are Halifax Shopping Center and Micmac. So last month, Micmac was under construction. They just fully renovated the mall the other day. Yeah, they just, yeah, not that long ago they renovated Micmac, because it still looked like something from like the 1980s. So I was a little disappointed in that when I got my rejection. How do I deal with those negative comments? I usually just like write back. I'm you know, I'm polite. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, you're pathetic too. I'm just going to be like, you know what? You're entitled. Excuse me. Just like I told them, I said, I just record my surroundings. I don't record people, and I'm not permitted to go into stores. And my own personal thing, I'm not going to go into stores, because if I'm in the store shopping, do I want somebody with a camera? I don't want to be filmed if I'm in a store looking at, you know, makeup, trying on, you know, different things. No. But I'm usually, I try to be very, I don't argue with people. I don't argue with people in comments. I've seen what that does. I mean, I love my viewers, and I love people that subscribe to my channel. You know, y'all become my lovelies. I'm not going to argue with anybody. They have, like, they're entitled to their opinion. They're entitled to mine, or I'm entitled to mine. Not. So I will basically, you know, I just be very diplomatic. You know, you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. I don't know. I've worked customer service for so long that, you know how to treat people, and, you know, you still respect them. Can't you make short films? It's hard, because even with Mark one time, he was at Micmac Mall just on the escalator making an escalator video, and security dinged him. They're like, nope, you can't record. And he goes, I'm just making a video of the escalator. And they go, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can't please everybody. Totally true, Godwin. Oh my God, this breeze feels so good. But I have my little pocket too, so, and I usually try to keep that with me at all times. And that day I did my lunchtime stream, I didn't have, hi Ozzy Johnson, I didn't have it, so I'm just like holding up my phone that time. I would, you know what, Whippy Dude, I want it, like, when I go up there, yeah, I'm gonna stalk those 2 boys. I'm gonna be like, well, yeah. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'll hang out at Dundas, and I'll be like, okay, Strides will come around here at some point. If it's not, and if he's not at Yonge and Dundas, then I'll go out to Riverdale, because those are his 2 go-tos. I can stalk him. And let's see, I'll just hang out outside of Burrito Boys for Ken. He can buy me a girthy burrito. No, I'd love to do a collab with those guys. Like, even if I, like, I don't know if it'd be like the three of us in one video type of thing, or if, you know, if I go and do like a video and walk with Ken and then go and do another walk with Johnny. Not sure and everything. I gotta get my legs back into shape so I can start walking again. And Fans is officially monetized. Did you fill out all that paperwork? Oh, I remember Woody the Talking Christmas Tree. That was the worst thing that Mick ever did, was get rid of Woody the Talking Christmas Tree. He went from like on the bottom level and he went all the way up to like past the third level, and it was like this great big Christmas tree with like this pudgy little face on him, and the kids used to stand in front and look like he was like with all the presents under the tree, and they would talk to him and he would ask them if they've been good for Christmas and if they what they wanted, and Woody would tell Santa. Hang around Five Guys at Yonge and Shepherd. Do you know what? I was looking at a hotel up by North York Center around Yonge and Shepherd, I think it is. It was on one of those little side streets, but I think my hotel, I have it narrowed down to 2, and they're roughly like a few blocks away from each other. There was the Holiday Inn on Carlton, as long as it's not uber sketchy. And then there was the Cambridge Suites on Richmond, because I used to work at the Cambridge Suites here in Halifax back when I was pregnant with kiddo. And they're both roughly around the same price. And, you know, it's like, depending on, like, do I want to sleep in a double bed or a queen or a thing? Yeah, that was the one, the Novotel. But my first day in Toronto, like once I get checked into the hotel, I gotta scoot my bum out to Etobicoke to go see my friend Tanya, because it's her birthday. It's her birthday. And then we have it planned. I think we're gonna go to go up to Yorkdale to go to Line Friends, to the pop-up store that they have, because it's there till New Year's. And we're gonna buy BT21 stuff. And I'm getting my Mang pajamas. Oh, I missed something here. Somebody's saying sorry to Fans. Sorry I'm late. I had to go to my grandpa's funeral. Oh, Fans, I'm sorry. Don't worry about being late. I've been rambling on for almost 2 hours now. You'll like Novotel? The hotel is near North Koreatown. I almost read that wrong. I thought you said, you know, like North Korea. Yeah, I don't, funerals always, I don't know. I did the Mary Tyler Moore thing at a funeral one time, where I cracked up laughing at a funeral. And it wasn't that I was being disrespectful, it was just the way I handled that person's thing. Oh, Ozzy Johnson, $13.99 super chat. Put this towards your Toronto fund. Hooray! Thank you, Ozzy. I will definitely put that towards the Toronto fund. Toronto fund is coming up. Just think, like in 2 months. Oh, yes, that would be a good idea there, Mr. Godwin. Presto card. I never even thought of that. I still have, oh my god, somewhere, I think it's in my jewelry box, I still have 2 old tokens for the subway. I still save them. I still have 2 little TTs, but nope, they're in my jewelry box, and that's where they're gonna stay. I have a weird feeling my gimbal's gonna die soon. I'm on that last little button, that little light is flashing next to the green. The song they played was funny, but it was too sad for me to laugh. Sometimes I don't know. It was just that Mary Tyler Moore thing where you can, I don't know. It was just the stress of the whole funeral and stuff like that she ended up just laughing. And that was just the way her body, like just the way she reacted. And I did that one time. Then I was like, oh great, that person's going to haunt me now for laughing at their funeral. Yeah, no. At least they're souvenir tokens, Whippy Dude and Godwin. I still have them. They're about the size of a dime. But I'm not going to use them. They're in my jewelry box. That's where they're going to stay. I will do that, Godwin. Definitely. You have a good rest of your day, and I will DM you. Oh. Leg's itchy. There. Scratching with the other leg. Chinese funerals give us money and we have to spend it. I'm really good at spending money. But lately it's been the bills. I'm trying to keep my bills down now. Like paid on time and everything like that because, yeah, you know. Slide into my DMs. Oh, Morgan, I miss your sauciness. You and I have a good banter with the sauciness. Oh, that was me. I'm just adjusting my butt in this chair. Whew. My hand is cramping up here. My chair's on an angle, so I can't even like use the tripod for my gimbal because then it will just like slide. Ooh. There's a bailiff guy. He's looking quite fit. The drummer, is that Ron Wood? Was that Ron Wood? Who's the drummer for the Stones? Oh my god, I can't even think. I heard about that the other day. Niece and nephew are driving your mom mad. No, they're supposed to torment their Auntie Susan. Niece and nephews are supposed to torment Auntie Susan. Oh, itchy nose. Charlie Watts, that's his name. Ron Wood played guitar as well. That's what it was. I always got those two. Oh no, they love me. You know what? My niece loves me. She torments me sometimes. I only have the one niece. And I don't see her very often because she lives 2 hours away. And then she's going up to UBC, I think, next weekend. If all goes well. What time is it? I got a glare on my Fitbit, so I can't even see. If anybody can tell me with the time, I'll just add an hour to it. Because I'm in Halifax. Yes, you're East Coast. Lots of kids. 2:56, so it's 3:56 here, so it's almost 4. It's almost 4 o'clock here. Okay. Jeez, I've been doing this for almost 2 hours. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is probably end this because I've been talking for 2 hours. But I missed you guys. I'll get a transit video out this week. I'll do my commute to work without showing you exactly where I work and everything. And maybe I'll do a home stream this week if that's something that you guys would be interested in, of me sitting either in my room for privacy because, you know, it's quiet in there, and Mark likes to go out and watch his YouTube videos out there, or I could do it in the dining room at my kitchen table that I have yet to still clean off. Remember my video where I was like showing you guys my kitchen table? Yeah, I haven't cleaned it yet. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is let you go. I'm going to run across the street to get my chili paste. I'm watching some lady torment these pigeons by clapping her hands and stomping and whatever. Okay, so yes, I will do a home stream sometime this week. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too and everything. And I love you. Yeah, I like doing talking about random stuff. Ask me anything type of questions, you know, within reason. Hold on. Alright, so my nose is itchy. Somebody's thinking about me. Better be good thoughts. So yeah, I'm going to go before my gimbal dies on me. That's another reason why too. So, bye! Thanks for everybody who super chatted. Thanks for Action VJ for modding, even though... Oh, and JD Fisher was in here modding. Even though I really don't need mods, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have. Bye!